It's recording.
Drunk driving. Teen drunk driving has always been an important issue surrounding teen partying and underage drinking in the United States. The punishments that these teens should undergo to atone for their irresponsible actions are widely disputed. Some say that harsher punishments need to be implemented in order to prevent drunken teens from getting behind the wheel of a car, while others claim that these teenagers are merely kids, and while they should be held accountable for their actions, the emotional and physical stress of teen drunk driving, especially when combined with a fatal crash, is often punishment enough. Teen drunk driving has a negative effect on society, as illustrated by the growing statistics of teen drunk driving accidents resulting in fatalities. Therefore, harsher punishments need to continue being instilled. Take into consideration Laura Eggendorf's teen alcoholism article. The article clearly states that in 2008, there were 2,300 teenagers who died in alcohol-related crashes in America. They often resulted in the death of a second party, one who had not been drinking as well. It has often been proved that teen drivers have a higher chance of getting into fatal crash while under the influence of alcohol, due to their inexperience with both drinking and with driving. In fact, 21% of people ages 15 through 19 involved in fatal crashes in 2005 had a blood alcohol level of 0.01 to 1%. It has been proposed that the only way to correct this problem of unnecessary deaths of America's youth, as well as those killed by the result, is for the government to publicly advertise a zero-tolerance policy for teen drinking and driving. Listen to me because I am empathetic in caring for the results of teens drunk driving, but I am also confident that harsher punishments would be for the best. These stricter laws will, in essence, scare teens into practicing safer driving principles. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear. On this day, we strive for a decrease in drunk driving accidents. All this we can do, all this we will do. Have you ever stopped to wonder and ask yourself, what if you were the innocent human being whose life was taken by a drunk driver? Or what it is like for those who have experienced a close friend being that innocent person? I have seen and heard about friends of mine and friends of my friends having dealt with drunk driving accidents. And quite frankly, it is time to put it to an end. Let's evaluate the article Alcoholism in Teenage Years by Joseph Tardif. Casey McCarry Bloom was a typical college freshman. He was that perfect student and was excited about what his future had in store for him. One night, to celebrate his outstanding final exam scores, he and a few friends went out. He had a few drinks but did not consider himself drunk, although he had drank enough to impair his reflexes. Being the most sober one in the group, he decided to drive back to their dorms. On the way back from this seemingly normal night, Casey took his eyes off the road for a split second and swerved into the opposite lane of traffic and killed a completely sober 16-year-old girl on her way home from her friend's house. Casey was devastated. He could not believe that because of his carelessness, he had taken the life of an innocent young girl. Casey went through severe depression and lost most of his friends. He served time in prison, and when he was released, he became an advocate against teen drunk driving in hopes of preventing other teens from making his same mistake. Starting today, we must try and put an end to the constant increase in drunk driving incidents. In order to drive safely, a person has to be alert, capable to make decisions based on incidents happening, and execute them. This becomes difficult to obtain when one's under the influence of alcohol. Alcohol leads to the loss of coordination, poor judgment, slowing down of reflexes, and distortion of vision, all which invariably lead to an accident. No wonder teen drunk driving statistics depict a gruesome picture about this phenomenon. Out of 12,998 driving fatalities in the United States in 2007, 1,393 were caused due to drinking and driving. I strongly believe in favor of harsher punishments and consequences for teens drunk driving. After severely punishing teens under the influence and making examples of them, it's believed that fewer teens will choose to get behind the wheel of a car after consuming alcohol. Teen drunk driving has a negative effect on society, as illustrated by the growing statistics of teen drunk driving accidents resulting in fatalities. Therefore, harsher punishments need to continue being instilled. Although too often teen drinkers get behind the wheel of a car after drinking, it is important that while the law shouldn't tolerate teen drunk driving, it should allow these teens to learn from their mistakes and teach others how to prevent it from happening to them. It is important for the sake of American teens that they help people to tell their personal account of going through hell in an attempt to scare rebellious teens away from making their same mistake. I believe drunk driving is a serious situation that affects everyone, whether they're the one behind the wheel or not. I stand before you today to promote not to drink and drive. Better yet, don't drink at all.
Mm.